All right, hey, Bourbon and Beer A to Z here. So, did a little something interesting this time. My sister was up Thanksgiving Day for Thanksgiving, and our last name's Nelson. So she brought me Belle Meade Sour Mash Bourbon. Now we've tried Belle Meade Sherry Cask, which I really wasn't that knocked out by. Just was too busy. Had that with Zach. This says Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery, and well, that's us, Nelson's. So what was interesting is I tried the nut brown ale from Blackstone that day and wasn't that knocked out, but I paired it with my bourbon, and I'm setting my beer down too far away from me, I thought it was really amazing. So most of the time I'll have a beer that I like on its own, and then I'll try and pair it with one of the bourbons that I like. But in this case, it actually went really well with this with the Belle Meade. So so here we go. So this is the Belle Meade Neat, and it's got a pretty high alcohol on the front end. It's only coming in at 90.4 ABV. I guess it's 90.4 proof. So it's coming across pretty strong on the alcohol. And you can get those vanilla notes. You're tasting a lot of the oak, a lot of that charring. You're getting some of that sweetness in there from the corn, from that sour mash, and it's nice. But I've tried it already. It's true. This isn't my first time trying it. It's really nice. Got a fantastic flavor all on its own. You can sip it, enjoy it, just sit around a fire. With goes really well with good conversation. But honestly, I like it. I like it on ice a little bit better. It brings out the sweetness. Brings out the vanilla. Brings out those caramel notes to it. It's a softer flavor when we put it on the ice. Now, maybe it's got a chance to just a little bit of water. My sister was actually able to try it in the store with a little bit of water in it, and the water works the same. Just a teaspoon of water or so in your glass, or maybe even just a few drops, depending upon your choice. If it's during the winter and you don't really want that cold, it'll still heat you up pretty nice. The 90 proof is going to heat you up. But it rounds it out. It brings out the smoothness in it. Again, it's coming in at 90 proof, so straight is just going to have a little bit more heat to it. When you put it on ice, man, it just warms up a little bit, or softens up a little bit, and you're able to enjoy that wonderful flavor to it. Man, that is just as smooth as can be. So this is made. We come from Nashville here, or our broadcast is generally from Nashville. So this is actually a local one to Nashville. Belle Meade is a part of Nashville. Apparently that's where Al Gore had a house. So the Blackstone is also local. So this is like a Nashville day. So that nut brown ale, it seems to fall a little flat. It doesn't seem to have a tremendous amount of flavor when you have it by itself, but it almost comes across as like a lager. I'm not nuts about a lager. They can be okay. Winter lagers have a bit more flavor, but this nut brown ale is coming across with a little bit more malt. Light on the hops, not a whole lot of hops flavor. It's an ale. So but not a pale ale. So this the nutty flavor is not that strong. But what I found is if you pair it with the whiskey, you've got something that like a combination that's really nice. So apparently in the Northeast they do a lot of bourbon and a beer, or whiskey and a beer. So going back to how we pair these, I actually like the neat Belle Meade with the Blackstone Nut Brown Ale. So just a taste and a taste, kind of like I like during the summer I like to chase my straight bourbon with a ginger ale, or if I can find it, Not Your Father's ginger ale, which is the hard ginger ale. So that kind of that little bite, it actually draws out that rich flavor of the nut brown ale. So I just stumbled upon this. I kind of was going to suffer through having this. Wasn't crazy about it when I tried it last week, but this week when I paired it with the whiskey, I actually came across something that was really nice. So drink responsibly, but go out and enjoy yourself. This Blackstone's Nut Brown Ale and the Belle Meade Sour Mash Bourbon. And you've got a great pair there. Call Uber if you need to, but or just enjoy it at home. So this is Bourbon and Beer A to Z. I'm Andy. I'm the A, and enjoy yourself responsibly.